Hello folks and welcome back to Xenonauts 2, where last time we took out our second scout aircraft. And we've got a mission now to do a VIP extraction. To rescue a journalist who may provide us information on the cleaners. Let's go do that then. We're still waiting on some more operations points. We have enough to build a training room, however, we haven't got the power for it. We haven't got the alien. Oh, did we actually get it from the most recent? No, we didn't. We were still in 40. Sorry, that was still after that thing. Well, let's go over there. You can't win the mission. Just basically safely with the VIP to the extraction point. There's no mention about them being actually required to be on our dropship, so you can't take a full complement. It looks like. Let's get in there. Actually, before we get in there, let's make sure we have who's actually on the plane. So we've had thoughts. We have had thoughts. I have had thoughts about what happened last time. Because we're checking things with the smoke. So the people in the front lines, they can just have a rebreather. We can just give them a rebreather. You're slightly overweighted over there, unfortunately. However, you don't tend to reload your gun, so there you go. People on the front lines, the assaults, I think, will give them rebreathers. Because then they're on the front lines, they become completely immune to smoke inhalation, which means you can chuck smokes in and then charge in afterwards. I'm actually considering swapping your gun out for something else, or maybe even nixing the shield entirely for another assault. Although we're a shotgun light for that. We are a shotgun light for that. So if I wanted to do this, if I went to assault now, yeah, we're missing a stun gun. Fair enough. Shield, good. Let's remove that there. Boom. Let's give you a smoke and a rebreather. That's the idea, I think. So we'll get them in there. You're on 5. You're on 4. Right. Unfortunately, I don't think that will work this well here. Simply because I suppose if we can knock if we knock the VIP unconscious, you can drop. I suppose you can drop the shield and pick up the VIP. We have infinite shields, so that's not a huge problem. Right, everyone's got what they need. Looks like it. Let's go. Let's get in there. Also, I think we're thankfully following the sun. We're actually slightly slower than the sun if we're moving east to west, but it'll be daytime. Don't have to worry about it being a night mission. Right, tactical battle. Let's get in there. We cannot lose the VIP. Other than that, get out. Commander, I've been tracking a journalist in the local area investigating cleaner activity. Unfortunately, it seems they were onto him. He's made it to the rendezvous point with your soldiers, but the cleaners are closing in. Get him back to the dropship alive. Okay, so we're actually starting away from the dropship. We're moving to the dropship. We've got a cleaner up there. Let's look at it. Cleaner over there. Cleaner over there. Cleaner over there. Cleaner over there. You've got eyes on you've got eyes on that guy. We need a gun that does damage at this point, because oh my god. Oh, you're the floor above as well. Okay, interesting. That explains a little bit, I guess. Can you get a shot up there? Oh my god, please. That was immediate. Wow. Okay. Let's just thanks, guys. Appreciate that very much. Immediate, like, back of the head spray. Good heavens. That was horrendous. Should we try that again? This time, hopefully Sun doesn't dome our civilian. And hopefully this time you actually get a good roll. Nope. Still the same rubbish roll. Cooper? Thank you. Is it... You got eyes on this guy, have you? You do, although it's not great. If you take a step to the side... Just that specific square is magically okay. I guess so. Right. You're gonna get into cover. How far do you have to go? Okay. Far is the answer to that question, unfortunately. Okay. %, 0. I'll be honest, this is like, why? Move our soldiers forward. You're basically just clear this building, make sure everything's okay on this side. Okay, you, Astrid. Okay. I know there's two over there. Knowing what I know now, I kind of want to go back and get like grenade launchers and stuff. I thought we'd have to breach our way to him. If you have to breach, if that's not the issue, who can see you? I'm assuming the sniper can. No. You do, really? We knew you were there, okay. You're kind of far, go over there. And turn the corner. Okay, let's move people up then. Shield. Move there. Cooper, corner. Sonia. Edwards, move up as well. Okay, so you can't go through that window. Okay, so let me get you like over here. No, you can't get over there. Get down. There's movement here as well. Okay. You. You just destroyed the wall next to you. Yes, you did. Well done, you. Well done, you. You got line on sight on anyone? My god, you actually got the kill. Right. Cooper? Move back a bit. Let's put you there. Be like a wall. Move over here. Healer. We know there's someone in here, so I want to get Celia. Maybe even to do a flanking maneuver, possibly. Yeah, there's nothing up there. I guess we'll move around, possibly. We know there's someone behind there. And I'll be honest, I don't really care much about what's happening over here, so let's take a step out. Look this way. Lob a nade over there. Civvy, get in the corner. Although this is probably being way too slow for me. This is probably being way too slow. Still slightly too low. If you go over here, it's 2% chance. Don't even bother, I think. Right. You go over here. Got a 36 chance. Stop hitting me. Ha! Sniper down. Unfortunately, so... Right, so when you go over there... Dump that. Dump that. Dump that. Pick up that. Pick up the ammo. Pick up a smoke. No available to use. Okay, so don't pick up the smoke. That leaves you with 30 available to use. We could do that. Turn around, crouch. Astrid? Really? Cooper? Oh my god, please? Thank you. Civilian, Edwards. Yeah, he's down. I gotta push further. Okay, cool. Let's move this way. You get over there? Okay, we still got one person over there. One person over there, and we know there's one person further up ahead. Okay, so I need someone to go clear that guy out. Right, so move over here. Chuck smoke that way. Move up. You can go in the smoke, so go in the smoke. Just to get into, yeah, throw ahead. Yeah, move ahead. Move forward. Right. There's at least 3. We've got good ideas now. Right. Have you got eyes on something? No, move up. You have to get them all out. That's the thing. We have to get them all out. Yeah, let's move. Let's check out you, because check out there's nothing on this side. That's fine. Close. Go stand over there, right in the smoke. Right, you're fine. Fine is a relative use of the word. God, really? Of course. Of course, I mean... Oh my god! Please, for the love of God, hit your shots. This is... like, how can you even function as a unit if you cannot hit your shots? Oh my god, everyone's horrible at their jobs. You have 2 turns to get us out of here before we get essentially swamped by... Thank you, God. No, shoot him. They got 40 HP, and this gun just does slightly not enough damage. Even with a 10% bonus, it does slightly not enough damage. And it's enough to make me maddening. I thought the civvy was the one who got shot, so if it wasn't the civvy, I'm not as bothered. I thought it was like, oh my god, of course the civvy got. It wasn't the civvy. Okay, it's just you now, essentially you and the civvy. And I know there's one over here somewhere, isn't there? Don't go through the smoke, you crazy. I really wish I could plan this out. Like, because you're like, I'm gonna go through the smoke. You're probably fine going through the smoke, to be honest. You're not getting that much smoke. Okay, it's fine. Get down. Right, you just move up. Why are you all so rubbish? Good. Die from your wounds. Because we gotta rush this now. We haven't got much left. Thank you. Right, okay. Edward Thomas, don't go through the smoke, you colossal knobhead. Right, shield. Because you can get out there, so... Go over there. My goal is if I can smoke over there, that'd be lovely. But I don't know what's going to happen. Right, let's move up. So as best as we can, move up. Right, Sonia, get in there as well. Right, how bad is this going to be? They're here. Right, so they arrived here and pushed up into this building. Okay, it's not as bad. I thought they were going to turn over here. They turned over there and moved this way, so these guys are the ones in trouble. Right, can you just get in the building? Can you just get inside? Nope, you're just shy. How lovely. Good. Right, so back here is gonna be bad, but can you do okay? If you move to here, chuck a smoke back here. You need 32 to smoke, so over there. Smoke behind us. You move. Wait, stop. Move to there. Smoke like here. Hopefully starting shopping shots over there. Not bad, get in. Okay, you're safe. Okay. Take some damage, I don't care, but get in there. You're inside. You're gonna be a little bit more complicated to do. But what you can do is you can go over here and just exist in the smoke. You again get in as deep as you can. You chuck a smoke over there to refresh the smoke on that side. Get in as deep as you can. You get in as deep as you can. You so go over here. Smoke like here. You can get inside, can you? You can get inside. So many people not inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully between this and that means this group is going to be mostly safe. Okay. Get in. Get in. We still lost somebody, unfortunately. We lost our sniper way back there, but we got to keep the gun. We got to keep the gun, and we got the journalist out. Everybody's gonna need warden armor before this is done, isn't it? Yeah, we lost Unwoo Kim. Carol Edwards is down for a month. So these two are out for until the invasion begins. Then you people got 4 kills on a single mission. Astro just did nothing. Probably not entirely true. You probably did some good stuff. We got some investigation files. Accept that. Make our way back. So that definitely gave us some points there because we didn't have any before. So do you want to work on? So you would cost me. Hang on, what's your thing again? Monthly upkeep cost goes down. Working towards that would be useful then. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot about getting the group bonuses. That is what that's starting experience and all stats. That's also very useful. 132 to reduce that. So let's grab that 150. We'll start focusing on getting the Soviets up to capacity, I guess. Okay, that's 150. Bam. That's going to be 133 to remove, and then another 150 to grab. But then that puts this... Yeah, so it's going to be complicated. Alright, keep taking that over. See, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the situation then. No junk, no junk. Sonia Walker, thank you for bringing that back. Essentially, is what we have to say for that. Do an assault is not actually doing anything. Sokolov, welcome back to being an assault. Then I need another rifleman and a sniper. Kevin the Yager will probably be back online for too long, and we'll get Sophie Wilson. Edgar Harris is probably going to be awake before Sonia Walker is. Go there. Good. We have a full combat team again, and they're mostly all healed up. And we have 12 days until our medical center's up and running again. Edgar Harris is back online. Right, UFO size medium. Slow time center. Launch interceptors. A pair of them. Another medium. Uh-oh. I'm immediately wanting to build some sentry guns. 1 day, 4 hours. Give me a couple of sentry guns. The destroyer. Well, we're over land. We'll commence the attack from separate angles. Although you see you have a back gun there. Missiles away. Put them on stop in case you're doing shenanigans. You did do shenanigans, but okay, you can just disengage now because you're out of missiles. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong craft. Oh, mistakes were made. Okay, so we... We'll accept the result for that one. That's a destroyer. We'll have to go do that next time. But one thing I want to do before we do this, I want to have a look at our fighters. Because you're damaged. I can rush the replacement in for 1200. You can speed up. We can fund and replace components. It'll take, otherwise it takes, how long? 9 days. I can't take 10 days out. overhauling for one day. I am going to bring you back to this, I think. I guess if I hang on. I'm gonna test something. Let me just save this as LP9 because that thing didn't dodge. I'll say that open. I just want to test something real fast before we actually do the check. If I load just before the interception. Actually, I need to load just before that, don't I? Because I want to see what happens. Because if I know I'm dealing with a destroyer, torpedoes therefore become more viable, I think. Yeah, so not this one. So the one just before that one. That's the VIP. Never mind. Right. Squadron 1. RTB real fast. Right. I want you to swap to. Double torps. Balanced loads. Yeah, so you have 2 torpedoes. Because otherwise, because this is destroying between 5 and 15 armor. This isn't destroying the armor at all. So once the armor's gone, hopefully it means A, you can basically you can drop these and leave. Alternatively, hang on. If I do this. I can't, can I? No, I'm one shy of being able to do that. That there. That'll do. Okay, fine. Alright, let's let the reloading happen. Is rearming done? Rearming's done. Okay. Let's send you out. You're tail until overland. And a scout up there potentially. Actually, no, it'll be a probe. Your tailings will overland. Launch it. There you go. Right, commence attack on the destroyer. Split. Now you immediately disengage. Okay, yeah. So definitely. If I know I'm dealing with a destroyer, that works way better. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. That is not what happened. What happened was I blew it, but now I know what I'm doing. Maybe a little bit. And also, I screwed up the evasions there. Because I was mousing over the evasion, I thought the plane was in the wrong position, and then I jumped the gun with the latter evasion. Regardless. Right, are we prepped for launching here? If we were to do this, launch combat team. Is everyone replaceable for this? Celia Garnier is slightly wounded still. You're also nowhere near ready for this. You go look. We're gonna give you a rebreather. Wow, you're actually. Hang on. Hold the phone. I need a better assault than that. Lushan shoot. Okay, you get out of there. Sokolov. Actually, hang on. Sokolov, get back in there. And get demoted to rifleman. With that strength, you cannot be one. Usually, Shenshu, you have 91 strength. Ricci, 97 strength. Okay, let's get you in there. Because you have enough strength to wield all that. Swap that out for a smoke. There you go, that's destined for you. You're still slightly wounded. You got your shield back. Kenil Cooper. Take a flash. Hoffman's fine on 5. Harris. And Wilson. Okay, folks. This will be next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.